Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. So, I figured in between episodes I would do a quick run of the climb just to obtain some blue items, sell them, get some transportation orbs, things like that, just to upgrade my gear a little bit. Because I obtained some white items, a plague mask and an oiled vest, and it would be nice to make a magical, but I need transmutation orbs for that, and for some reason I'm not getting them. So I figured I'd do a run, and look, I ran into a stone altar, and it actually has an inscription, so let's have a look after we kill these things. I thought I killed most of the monsters in the nearby area, probably overlooked a couple.
You can take a wolf from the forest. You can collar him.
Oh, that's a very soft voiceover. Let's turn the dialogue up a little bit.
You can take a wolf from the forest. You can collar him, chain him. You can starve him, beat him until he whimpers and bows down. Yet, is that wolf a dog? Never. A man is only a slave when he allows his heart and mind to be conquered. When he comes to believe that his life is no longer his own. When he chooses to cast his eyes forever to the ground. Like a king that chooses to press his lips to the feet of an emperor. A king that looks to his goblet and his plate, feasting and fattening while his people starve in their own streets. Some might say that I should bear the guilt of regicide. That I killed the king of the Ezamites. Yes, I served King Skoth his last meal, for I saw no king at that table. I saw a dog.
So Rigwald, the Wolven King, is gonna be the final baddie. Let's see, stone altar. We need to feed it 5 amulets, and I've brought 5 amulets here. Then we will see what happens with it. Go summon. Ooh, pretty. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. This is like opening up a strongbox. Potentially very dangerous. Let's thin out the herd a bit. Jeez, whoa, 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 get out, You're stuck there. Jeez, they hurt, they really hurt. So this is interesting. Ah, cool. Killed the first one. Primal Skull Talisman. 2% of life regenerated per second. That's some pretty powerful stuff. So this is a second tier item. How can we discern it from the first? Okay, so this is Undying Flesh. What's this one called? Dead Hand Talisman. This is a Primal Skull. Okay, we'll see how that relates. Because the different ones, they all have different inscriptions as well. But 2% of life regenerated per second for a tank build. That's pretty darn useful. I like it a lot. So with these stone circle things, yes, I'm just calling them. Yeah, actually they are stone circles. So that's actually a pretty accurate way to describe them. Also, let's continue. The type or the quality of the items that you put in, so whether they're normal or magical,
hello,
or something else, that actually straight up affects what you get out of it. So if you throw in 5 rares, you have a 100% guarantee that you will get a rare item out of it. Do you throw in 5 normal ones and 1 rare, then you have a 20% chance of a rare and a 80% chance of normal items. So that's a little interesting tidbits. So let's see if we can make our way towards the jailer, and afterwards if we can actually survive the fight. Always pretty much in favor of surviving the fights. Is that Cheddar's guarded by a guy with a talisman on his face? I think so. So, stop ice crashing me. Well, sort of kind of as ice crash. It's not actual ice crash, it seems like. Also pick up a couple more. Hey, superior scare mask. A couple more items. Also they lowered the minimum level on, what's it called? The resistance amulets, resistance rings, and a couple of other items. So you have you can actually find them slightly earlier in the game now, which I think is pretty neat. Let's see, 21% increased fire damage and 1 to 2 physical damage to attacks. Okay, so that's another one for the group. Also, in between episodes, I picked up these two armors, but I also got myself a new wand. A bit more increased spell damage and 7 to 11 cold damage to spells. So that's definitely noticeable on ethereal knives, since that one benefits a lot from it. But also the contagion, the percentage increase, that increased. Did benefit contagion as well. So spells are now more powerful than before. Let's see where we end up. So I definitely need to get myself a better tank. This is like a strongbox league, then that means I will not have the opportunity to pick my battles and pick enemies off from a distance. I will be forced into melee range with my enemies. Boss fights in Act 4 already enforce that. But Act 4 is not until level 30 odd something. So there's a lot of time to prepare. In this case, if I want to hit those stone circles more often, I do need to prepare better by increasing my tank earlier rather than later. So let's quickly have a look. So one more point and I got the circle completed, then that's my short-term goal. And let's see what do we have. There's a nice circle here that increases life and energy shield. So that's probably going to be the next one. That's really close and it's on my list. So that's just prioritized itself. Ooh, chain boots. Chromatic chain boots. This. I mean, there's a lot of more aggressive options as well. I mean, to the bottom here, there's a circle that boosts chaos damage by quite a bit. There's quite a bunch of chaos damage here. And it's also relatively easy to reach down. You can just drop down there. Also here in the middle, 5, 10, 5% life, that's 20% life right here. With trickery in between, which boosts elemental damage, intelligence and crit chance, so it's not really relevant. This boosts attack speed, cast speed and dex. So that's probably more relevant. Also there's mana here, so this might actually become more relevant than I thought it would be, because it contains both of those useful things. Also there's mana leech over here, the mind drinker, which is probably going to be useful as well to keep my mana pool nice and full. So lots of options in the nearby future. Let's see, and we found the upper prison. And that's one more bump on the XP bar till I get my next level, so that's going to be nice as well. Complete that ring of chaos damage. Although that's actually not even chaos, it's just damage over time. They just kind of happen to coincide right now for me. So the wand attacks only do 5 DPS. It's close to nothing. So let's see, 12. That's 11.8 becomes 12.5. So it's all little bits. They help. Well, 12.5 damage per second times 5 still adds up to quite a bit more. 62.5 points to be precise. My mental maths are correct. That is. That's nice. The little chaos aura outline they got. Is it me or is it slightly clearer than in the beginning? Does it seem to scale with damage intensity? What we call exploding enemies. That works. Do a lot of cold damage with ethereal knives. They're frosty ethereal knives. Also, mont attacks. Let's not do them. Unless I am really, really, really desperate for my mana. So maybe I should just reroute this. Do that way, clear this. So left click is just straight up attack. Right click is a chaos damage through the wazoo. More chaos damage. Everybody always needs more chaos damage. Level 11 already. So the question now is, when will the next skill become available? Probably after defeating Brutus. That's gonna give us a Wither, which feels like a curse, but it's not gonna be a curse. Which is nice, because it saves us a curse slot. There is something shiny up there. Ah, it has a resurrector. Okay, that's a desecrate. Let's not do that, mister. Don't give you more corpses to raise. Neither you is either. Sawbones. Ooh, corpse explosion. That's fun. We got some. Also, let's see, bow, vest, yeah, let's keep them up.
I need more pockets.
I need more pockets, who knows? Oh well, let me just ignore them. It's just fill my pockets with stuff that I can sell. Because it's early, I don't have anything in my stash and I need the currency items to just enchant my gear to make it better. Since this is not a naturally sturdy build, I need to make it sturdy rather than sturdiness magically occurring. Also interesting note at this point, 2% life per second basically recharges me 4 life per second. Which doesn't seem like a whole lot, to be honest. Let's see. That's a lucky fight actually. Wards quarters. So let's blow out any potential dust from the mouse, and we move on.
An
So last thing you
exile
wanna do-
here. A shame the warden won't leave anything for me to examine. Make sure you tell our host that piety of Theopolis sings over
I turned my dialogues up, right? Let's turn those down a little bit again. Right. That was this filter. So that way the volume of the dialogue that's all familiar and known is not gonna get too loud. I mean, the only new thing so far seemed to be the Wolven King notification description filmmaker. Let's see, head over there. Here goes nothing. Okay, so mouse. It keeps jumping. This is slightly annoying. Let's go.
Echoes from these stones.
Okay. Just need to hit him once every 5 seconds, and then he just bleeds out over time. Which is interesting, actually. Side effect of the damage over time nature of how I work. Also, probably wanna have something to boost my speed. Prioritize that a little bit. Plus 5 or 10% speed on my boots is gonna help a long way towards just naturally dodging attacks a bit better by just not being where attacks are. Ah, he gets pissed off because he's halfway dead.
Let me race you.
It works pretty well so far. We got some. Bye-bye.
Just means more places to stick a blade. I need more pockets.
And that's a lot of green items and a lot of say green, blue. This is definitely going to be the last episode I record tonight. I mean, it's close to midnight anyway, and it was a very, very long day today. Since I'm playing on hardcore, I want to prevent making mistakes that will cost me my character. Investment so far is minimal. Rebuild is gonna be not too much of an effort, but it's still, oh, it's a rebuild, and I don't want to do rebuilds for a character I just made. Inventory Tetris, best kind of Tetris. Display, okay. Let's just run up and down a bit to town and sell some things. So, nice thing is, if you sell items without identifying them, you get transportation shards. If you do identify, you get alteration shards. So my problem probably was that I actually identified my things, which is why I got alteration shards rather than transportation shards. Rares are useful to identify though, even if you're not going to use them, since you gain quite a bunch of old shards. I mean, I gain 8 old shards for just this one, which is not too bad. Also, cold resist rings. I'm gonna save up a little bit for that one. This is almost the same. Yeah, but let me sell it. Why didn't I identify that life? It kind of has to be better than what I got. Yay, first transportation shard. Or orb thing. Something. Yes, you. Be enchanted. Extra intelligence, extra evasion. That's not bad. Given my build. Not bad at all. Let's go down and pick up the other items and then move on a little bit. Taunt piety. Always good to taunt piety. We move on towards this end. Prisoner's Gate. Technically you'll insta unlock this waypoint, so portaling out you can actually drop in at the waypoint. It's something I only realized while I was actually going down there. So yeah. You know what, this is going to be a shorter episode. We have to talk to Tarkly. We got a rewards. Yes. See. Clarity, Flame Dash, Whirling Blades, Smoke Mine, and Wither. The Wither. Alright, so scratch that. Shorter episode remark. We are gonna test Wither. I am nothing if not inconsistent and prone to change my mind at any point. That keeps it interesting though. 8 energy shield or extra evasion rating. Oh, whatever, this one has a green socket and it's equipped, so it wins. In case of doubt, go for convenience. It works. So we stack that one, grab that one. Someone message me. What? Where did I get it? In the shop. Ah, yes. Excellent, they already realized.
I don't think I need to be doing that right now.
But we can ignore them. And move on. And we try out. So, Wither. Ooh, purple orbies. So what does it do? Debuff for half a second. Increase chaos damage taken and reduce their movement speed. So, this is a very, very clearly synergistic skill. You cast and you cast. So, we first we cast Contagion and then we Wither them to make their chaos damage take even more damage. Currently it's only 7% boosted, but it's gonna be a lot more of course. Cast a debilitating effect on enemies in an area, hindering their movement and applying a stacking debuff that increases the chaos damage they take. This effect can stack up to 20 times. Wow! So basically you'll just be chain casting it. That's why it's also 4 mana and that's also why Ethereal Knives now seems redundant. Ooh, interesting. That's this is a detail I had actually initially overlooked. So we cast this one and then we just Wither. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. It feels odd. Even though I'm casting Wither like crazy. Doesn't feel as useful. Cast time is 4 times per second. Okay, so if it lasts for half a second, then you'll never have more than 2 active at a time. That's interesting. Does it say in the tooltip? No, it doesn't have a hint yet that it's gonna level up, so there's no idea what next level is gonna do. Hey, close. That's probably better than what I got. Good. Okay, so Ethereal Knives is back on the menu, and Wither, I'll just have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. But yeah, that little demonstration of Wither is all we're gonna do for this episode. So I thank you very much for watching as always. Next episode we'll play a full episode with Wither in on the skill bar, and we'll see if it's more useful than it initially appears. Because right now movement speed is nice if you want to lose things, but that debuff only lasts for half a second. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand quietly. Also, it has a listed DPS, which doesn't seem to make sense. Or is that because of the confusion tooltip caused by 7 to 10 cold damage being applied to spells. So yeah, well, we'll see. It's new skills, so that's always something to figure out if they are not as instantly obvious as this one. Upside is that I'm almost level 12. Level 12 means a drain essence, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned and see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.